Hey guys, welcome back. It is that time of the year again. We are going to go through and rank all of the characters that deserve to get a swimsuit in the year 2025. My stipulations for this are pretty loosey-goosey for the most part. I don't really remember any of the placements I've done throughout the years on these. I don't know how right I've been. Somebody, I'm sure, can go back. We've done this before. It's basically tradition at this point. And with the anniversary stream coming up this coming weekend, I feel like I need to get this out sooner than later. Otherwise, they're gonna spoil some of it. So we're just straight grilling this and to get that there. So first things first. This is not a woman. You are here. Neither are you. You're a father. Go up here. You may ask yourself, Klidge, what gives you the authority to talk about who is deserving of having a swimsuit? And the answer to that question is, shut up. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through every single female servant that does not have a summer alt, which is this many. That's all of these. We are going to sort through them and decide which of them deserves to get a swimsuit alt. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that these are servants that I want to see have an alt. This doesn't necessarily mean that these are the servants that I think are like my favorite servants, and so I want them to have one. Garrus Gogol? Yep, you're right. There's a Valk up there with you. Yeah, in case you're wondering, this is every other servant. They got Ibuki might have a swimsuit too. Oh yeah, she might.
Summer Ibuki is there too.
Yeah, we'll come across more of those and sort them out as time goes on. But yeah. So a couple of observations that we have.
Where's the fast food review? Also, how were your card pulls yesterday, Mr. Goat?
What do you mean fast food review? What are you talking about? And card pulls were great. We made like $400 or some shit. And I did send that card off to get graded, so I'll keep you updated when it gets back to me from PSA. Oh, stadium food? Oh! We'll do that after this. Yeah. So, a couple of stipulations for things like trends that we've noticed. Number one. It's usually it's 6 summer servants.
Free, husband?
Usually it's 6 summer servants. Of those 6... Sorry, 7. I'm wrong. It's 7 because there's usually a welfare as well. Usually of that grouping, there's one loli. There's one child. Or loli-adjacent servant. I think that... My chat earlier today, we went through and we looked at every servant, or every, like, summer event, and of the 9 that we've had, only 2 of them did not feature a loli servant, and in one of those, it's kind of ambiguous, if you want to count it as is. And that was Summer 4, Las Vegas, and the most recent Summer 9. But even Summer 9 has, the fucking bug in a swimsuit, but she's not a summer servant. So does that count? I don't know. One is a Takeuchi design, one is a Wada design, one is FBI open up. There is not always a Takeuchi design, I'm pretty sure. The likelihoods of us getting a Saber this year, though, I would say are pretty high, because that is something that we'll see. How often do we get a Saber face for summer? We got one for Summer 1. We got one, well, if you count Nero, Summer 2. Summer 3 was MHXX. Summer 4 was Lion King. Summer 5, I don't think we got one. Summer 6, which is... God, Summer 6 was the... No, I don't think we did for Summer 6 either. We get them pretty often. Yeah, that's the point. I'm not going to go through this because we are on a little bit of a schedule here to run through these. So, that's more or less what it is. Let's just hop to it. I'm not going to elaborate too terribly much on a lot of these, so if you would like to converse, do it in the comment section, or come check us out on twitch.tv/glitchradio, where you could do this live. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's start. Oh yeah, the other thing is that there are no to very seldom men in this. There are some exceptions, and we will address them when they come up. But for the most part, there are no men. You'll get what I mean. And these are in release order as well. So, Saber Lily, I don't think deserves one. I really don't. Doesn't really show up. Isn't really that present or relevant to FGO. Even like from the Saber perspective, it's like kind of fucked. Big Drink, man, okay. Bastard. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I do not believe that she deserves one. It's just she's a very, very irrelevant character. Also, who's like clamoring for a Saber Lily summer outfit? What's the cooldown on Big Drink? It's once a stream. Altera, I think, is in the definitely deserves. Maybe we do it like this. Maybe I save most deserving for the end, and then we pick the 7 that, like, our 7 lineup. And then the definitely deserves for the time being is going to be, like, the waiting room. I think Altera is due in for one. She is a relatively popular character. I think people like her a lot. And how Huke has, over time, like, refined his art style, I would love to see like another Altera design for summer. It'd be great. Make Altera into a caster or a lancer, or finally make her a foreigner. Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, Seth for summer, that'd be good. Daeon. So this is what I meant by like male characters. Daeon is quite literally gendered. The gender. I would love a Daeon. I really would. I also think Daeon would make for a definitely deserving if they were a little bit more relevant. So I'm going to put them into deserves. If we get one, I would be very happy. But it's, you know, Daeon is so gender. If I've had a Takeuchi servant, though, Emiya, and had 6 at Okita Alter, I see. Adelante. Okay, we're going to do this. I'm going to put Adelante here, and where's Adelante Alter? Where's the cat? Cat should be down here, like in this area. There she is. There's the cat. I'm going to put the cat here. I think that they'll probably like merge these concepts together if they do it. Adelante has like a pretty solid cult following, so it would make sense for them to get one, but I don't know. We'd have to see. I'm not sure. I will stand by this one here. I think these two should get a summer alt, but they're going to be one servant. They're going to be one joint servant. I don't know if they deserve one, but if they did, Asterios would have to get a costume. I think it'd be good. Liz, no. I'm just going to put Liz into no. Liz has enough alts. She doesn't need a summer one, too. Which means that she will get one, but, you know. She has her own thing. She's fine. Medusa deserves. Definitely deserves. It's been so long. It's honestly quite shocking that Medusa has not gotten a summer alt yet. It really kind of is. And on that, I'm just going to throw this next group all in here. These are like the 5 horsemen of why do these not have a summer alt. They're all year 1. They all have a relatively like solid cult following. I guess that you could say less about Jinkei and Matahari, but even then, okay, if I came to you and I said, hey guys, we're going to do Matahari this summer, would you not be excited for that? And Avenger Boudica too, yeah. Like these, I think, are at the top of my list every year. These 5. I know Matahari is. Matahari is the one I want the most to have it. Matahari deserves all the love, all of it. Matahari is such a good girl. I think of 2 big reasons why we need Matahari as a summer servant. Me too. Her personality and her tits. Yeah, she's a cutie patootie, and even though she's already basically wearing nothing, I want to see her wear even less. Jin K? Yeah, no, please. Oh my god. And then Medea. So apparently, this is kind of interesting. I believe that they have recast the new voice of Medea, because if you don't know, the previous voice actress has sadly passed away. So Medea's still a part of the canon, so they've recast her. So there's the possibility that we see a Medea with a new voice show up in summer. I believe the Medea voice actor also did Jin K. I could be wrong about that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the case. So that'd be cool. Tammy. I love Tamamo Cat. I don't think that she deserves one. Cat is one of my personal favorites. I love Cat. She's like a sleeper hit for me and for this community as a whole, but I just don't think so. I think that a lot of it will depend really on...
You can't improve upon perfection.
True. I think a lot of it's really going to depend on just like, I don't know, what the theming is. My go-to conspiracy theory is that we're going to do a cruise ship this year, and it's just going to be a rip of the Nikkei event, but, you know, they've already written it and have it all ready to go, so they can't back out now, which would be hilarious. Artemis. Artemis doesn't... You know what? I'm going to put Artemis into Deserves this year. I think normally I put her into, like, the don't deserve category, but I think she does deserve one, just because...
Watch your back, Goatma.
Don't know who Goatma is. I think that it'd be cool to see her interact. I think it'd be cool to see her interact with, like, Orion in, like, a big costume. Like, in him getting his outfit. That'd be fun. I think that'd be interesting. Drake. I think Drake is in the definitely deserves tier, because she really, again, cult character, a lot of people like her. Medea Lily, not really. She's kind of an irrelevant servant. Nursery, I think she's in the tier where she does deserve one. I would just think that Jack is in that tier as well. What if they give Jack a swimsuit, like a summer alt rather, and they actually give her the pants that people have been asking for? Drake with the Lost Belt outfit? Yeah, please. And before we get Hawaiian shirt Orion instead of Ku, considering they share a VA, that would be very funny. You know that ain't happening? I know it ain't happening. I know. We get more clothes on her summer alt. Yeah, it would be fun. Give Jack one of those early swimsuit outfits with stripes. She has like a craft essence where she's wearing something like that. Anyway, Lalter. They need to do something with this girl. They need to do something with her. This is where I'm like letting bias like eke in a little bit, where maybe she doesn't really deserve one. Yeah, potential woman. She really is. Does Van Gogh deserve a swimsuit? Well, we'll get to that. Make her an AoE quick berserker. We have enough of those. Make her an AoE quick rider who rivals Sleepy Guy. She's the only Artoria variant with no other... Oh, really? Really? Well, except Lily. Unless you want to count Lily as an alt. I I like Shiki. Big fan of Ryogi Shiki. I don't think so. Not relevant to the story of FGO at all. It'd be a cool homage. I wouldn't be against her getting one, but I think there's other characters that are collab characters that I think are more likely. Astolfo. This is the year. This is the year. They're gonna make a 5-star Astolfo Berserker swimsuit. They're gonna do it. Yeah, it's a money printer. They're gonna do it. If not this year, they're gonna do it one of these years. And whether you like it or not, that is the truth. And they're gonna give him just enough bulge that it's noticeable in one of his ascensions so that people talk about it on social media. Annie's servant confirmed. Astolfo actually naked. Make him a beast, call him the Beast of the Summer. His Extella swimsuit? I don't know what his Extella swim... No, I do. Doesn't he have like a really fluffy skirt for that? Or frilly skirt, rather? Anyway. Nightingale... I'm gonna put her up here as well. God, this is gonna get flooded really fast. Nightingale does, on the basis that she gets one just so that she has an additional outfit to use with Asclepius. I can absolutely see her getting one and then having like something cool with her, like with Asclepius. You know what I mean? I think that could be fun. There's a lot of potential with that. 100 Face. I love 100 Face. I don't think she deserves. I'm gonna say the same is true for Eerie. As much as I like Eerie, I don't think so. I'm gonna put Shuten into deserves. Here's the thing with Shuten. Shuten has an alt already that's kind of swimsuity, and that's her Oni form. Or her what is it called? Her... Not Magifister. What the fuck is her thing called? Magifender. That's what it is. Magifister's a different search. Don't look that up. Yeah. They use that as a substitute for that, so maybe she wouldn't get one. But I feel like we've not seen, like, proper Shuten content in a while. So I wouldn't be surprised. Like, if she got it, I'd be okay with it. But I don't think that she's going to. I don't think she deserves it just yet. Sanzo's kind of in that same territory. Her outfit is basically a swimsuit already, and she doesn't really appear that often, so I don't really think she deserves it. Much as I love her to death. Weirdly enough, Serenity, on the other hand, I think does deserve one. I could see it. Da Vinci, I'm going to put into no. I just, I don't think it's going to happen. She's not relevant anymore. It's just not going to happen. I hate to be the one to say that, but, Shuten is redundant because of Ibuki, but I'd give it a year or two until she gets a swimsuit servant. I don't think it's redundant because of Ibuki, because they have a rivalry with each other. Right? Like, they already, fucking hate each other. They can't see each other. They just see, mist forms of each other, and they get mad. So it's kind of funny to see them interact like that, but I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool, kind of fun. Cleopatra, not really. We were kind of talking about that. What they would need to do for a Cleopatra Summer alt is to introduce a costume for Caesar, and I don't think they're ever going to introduce a costume for Caesar. I just don't think it's going to happen. Caesar's cool. He's got a great kit, but I just don't think it's happening. Shuten's swimsuit being extremely frilly and cute would be hilarious. It would be kind of fun. Long Janta. I think that she's in the deserves category. I think the thing though is that she's already kind of wearing one. Like, that's the issue with her. She's already kind of wearing one, so I don't know. Clay... Would Clay get a costume, or would Clay get, like, an alt? I'm gonna put Clay up here. I think Clay would actually... They would treat Clay like a man. They usually do. Fucking Cats deserves. They have the potential this summer to do the absolute funniest thing. To have a rivalry between the faction of Kukulkan and Quetzalcoatl. And give a costume to Tez. They have the potential to do something hilarious with that. And then... I don't know who would be a good like welfare for that event. I don't know. If we don't have Hot Limit Tez as an outfit, there will be rioting whenever it happens. I don't think that Little Deuce deserves it because she's not really that relevant. I think that Gorgon does deserve it, but I don't think that she'll get one. Jaguar Man, I would love to see get an alt, so I'm going to put them here, but I don't think that they will. Cha-Cha, not really relevant. I don't really think deserves it. Unless they release... Until they release her husband, she's not getting one. Rider, Avenger, Lancer, Snick, and order a possibility of getting a swimsuit servant. Look, I would kill for a swimsuit version of
Okay, but
Gorgon.
School delinquent tag ascension.
That'd be great, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. Passion Lip deserves it. In fact, we should have it. We've seen what it looks like. The art for it exists. I would even hazard to like make a separate tier entirely that's just for her, on the bounds that we are very likely to see something new with her. Scheherazade. Or Scheherazade. How do you pronounce her name? Everyone tells me I'm wrong. Cher. I think deserves. The thing is, though, is her outfit is already really revealing. So you know. I'm going to put Penth in there, too. I would love a summer alt of Penth that's entirely... It's either her in full business regalia or her chilling with the Amazons. That's what I want. Bunyan I love to death. I don't think deserves one. Not small Bunyan. Parvati. I don't think Parvati deserves one, but Parvati is like in that realm where if she got one, I would not be surprised. Penth in the black dress. Every single bit of art that is made of Penth, that is official, be it craft essences or by her artist, is incredibly good. They just keep cooking with her. They don't miss when they make Penth art. I don't understand how they do that. It's consistently good. It's consistently always good. Even if she's just like in the background, like delivering a package or something, like it's still just like, damn. Penthesilly Baywatch, who only rescues females and lets the males drown to death. Just in the background of her Final Ascension art is Achilles just floating there. Chiome absolutely deserves it. I truly believe she deserves it. She's such a fun character. And the writers seem to like her. Like, the writers at the very least always seem to, like, put her in when they can. she's a joy to see show up, and she could be the token loli. I know she's just short, but you know. In that same vein, I would say that my brain is frying right now. Fucking Danzo deserves it. Because how good would it be if we got a, like, just one Ascension of Danzo in a swimsuit, one of her in streetwear to match her son, and then a third one that's just like a Hail Mary, like, summer ninja. I can see it. The Mecha Ellies, I am going to put them into no as well. I don't know what they would even do for that, but I think it'd be kind of cool. Cersei absolutely deserves. 100% deserves a summer alt. It's kind of insane that she hasn't gotten one, but, you know. Neza, I think, is in the normal deserves, as is Shiba, as is Semiramis. Fujino, I don't think is going to happen. Shitonai. We already have a Summer Ilya, though, is the thing, so I don't think so. Qinliang Yu, I love you to death. I want you here. I want you here. If they release a Summer Qinliang Yu, and I'm speaking this into the ether, if they release a Summer Qinliang Yu, I will go to Amazon and find, like, the most spicy thing ever, and the most spicy sauce ever, put them together, and, like, consume them. On stream as I roll for her. I'll, like, get one of those, like, little devil things, what are they called, the little devil gummy bears, and, like, some fucking insane hot sauce, and, like, dip that shit and eat it. Bradamante, I think deserves, but I don't think is gonna get it. Benny Enma does deserve, and they're gonna make her her altar form one of the Ascensions. They're gonna pull a fast one like what they did with Wu, trust me. Miyu, unfortunately, I think is in the definitely deserves category. That way they can finish off the Prillia trio, so that way they all have swimsuits. Big Daughter. I think Big Daughter definitely deserves it, but she deserves it, but it's one of these things where I'm like, they had a whole thing last year with the Sakura 5. And she was kind of left out of it. But I don't know. I want her to have one, but maybe because of the events of last year, she doesn't deserve it quite yet. Maybe next year. I think next year would be different. Reynez definitely deserves. Or is in the deserves category. I don't know what they would do for Reynez, but it'd be kind of nice. Luvia deserves, but I don't think she's going to get one. Gray definitely deserves. I kind of want them to do that where they give the welfare a lot more love, and then we can also get Sir Kay to show up, like, as a man. Genico absolutely deserves, because then if we get Summer Genico, then we have all of the gamers. I think we have all of the Chaldean gamers with a summer form. Lakshmi Bai. I love Lakshmi Bai, but does she deserve a summer form? I'll put her in normal deserves. Malnobu, I don't think deserves one. Not this year. Not this year, but maybe later on down the line. The new summer regime, yeah. Kagetora. Kagetora. I guess it has been like a year and a half since Kagetora got anything, so it wouldn't be surprising, but like, I'm gonna put her into normal deserves for now. Same with Salome. Same with Jane. As much as I want Jane to have a summer alt where she's just like But she's basically in a swimsuit anyway, is the thing. Europa? You know what? I want to put her there, but I'd be being disingenuous. Summer Grandma? I'd fuck with Summer Grandma. I'd give Kagetora a year or two until the Guda Guda summer before she gets a summer roll. Yeah. She deserves it. How? I can see how showing back up with a summer alt. Back into relevance with a summer alt. That one makes sense to me. The dinosaur deserves it. If they're not going to continue their story in... The fuck is it called? Which Fate series are they a part of? The one that they've been in FGO for a longer time than theirs. Requiem. Requiem?
Open the door. Get on the floor.
Eris already has
Everybody
one.
walk the dinosaur.
Himiko, 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 Himiko. I think she deserves one. Yeah. I think that she does deserve one. She's a good girl. I just like, again, I'm just picturing that our event is that we're going to be on a cruise ship and she's going to go diving for clams. Van Gogh as well is in the definitely deserves category. I'll say this outright though, I'm not going to put her into who it's actually going to be. That's entirely because of the fact that we get what's it called? We got a welfare for her pretty recently. So, I would love a proper summer Clytie, but I don't think it's going to happen. Vritra. See, I have mixed feelings about Vritra on this. I'm going to say that Vritra, as of right now, does not deserve one. Only because we just had an entire event where she was a focal point. And so the likelihood of those being so close together is not going to happen. Give it next year, and then maybe. God. Kagekyo. They're going to make one of the Ascensions a loli? Yeah, they would. Well, okay, here's what's going to happen, and you can quote me on this. Next year, we're going to get a Summer Vritra form of some variety, and they're going to give a costume to Indra where he looks like Gojo. It's kind of redundant since we have Summer Ushi. I think that talking about redundancy in terms of Summer Servants is a waste of breath, primarily because how many Summer Artorias do we have? You know what I mean? Like, we have 3 Summer BBs. Sorry, we have 3 BBs, 2 of which are Summer alts. In various Sakura 5 or Sakura-related servants that are Summer as well. I'm going to just put her into Deserves. I would love it, but I don't think it's going to happen. Hogan, I think, is also just in the Deserves category, though it would be nice. Karen, I think, rests nicely in that category. Does she? Does she? I don't think Karen does anything. Fuck you. Go to Doesn't Deserve. That's so mean. Put you here. Deserves, I think, is good for you. Crane. Yeah. I want a summer Miss Crane so bad. Can you imagine how fun that would be to have Summer Miss Crane? She can leave her hat on. They'd be in the final ascension. Yeah, Yeah, that needs to happen. Okay. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. You see this one right here? You see this? This is going right here.
That Miss Crane good in the summer.
This is going to happen. By virtue of that, I'm also going to... Where's the other one? This one here. This is going to happen. You all know why? 5 years ago, we had... no. What is it? We had Castoria, got her summer alt version. Merlin has a summer alt version. Skahawk Scotty has a summer alt version. Who am I forgetting of, like, the big farmers? Tamamo has a summer alt version. Not the biggest Vitch fan, and I agree. She's
of the last belt.
The Koyons are too popular with everybody, and too, like, all around used and well loved. They're gonna make them a busted, like, DPS servant or something. I'm calling it now. It's gonna be an archer. She's gonna be a gun god, and her guns are gonna summon animals.
I'd like the monkey paw for it to be the actual Tamamo Witch.
Could be. But yes. I'm just throwing my hat into the ring there. This is just something that is going to happen. If not this year, it will happen next. Yeah, Oberon got one. I think that she's the only one of, like, the big farmers that didn't get one. And the only reason she didn't get one last year is because the summer was hijacked by Beebs. So, you know. No swimsuit waiver, Big Sag. Don't worry, this year he'll get a costume, and so will Eskander. And then there will be hot gay sex in FGO. Unskippable cutscene, by the way. Anyway, Habitrat also definitely deserves. I just want her to be on a big-ass, like, pool floaty. That's all I want. Jacques Desmoulins. Not really as relevant as I'd like. I'm gonna even put her into doesn't deserve. As much as I love her, I don't think that she's gonna get one. I kind of want to say no. People like you a decent amount. Izumo no Okuni. If we could get this, but like with Zanziburo, with like a big lifeguard's outfit or something like that. I'm just mad she's not Catholic Yaoi Man at Malay. One of these days. Okuni's probably getting in a Gouda summer event. I don't know, man. Maybe? I'm gonna put her into deserves. I would love it to get this. I'll be honest with you. Noko, the artist for her, Dino Mom and Eris, cooks. I love the designs. Like, Summer Eris's, like, outfits are so fun. I want to see them do more shit like that. Anyway, Ranmaru. I would be fucking biased as shit if I put her into definitely deserves. So I'm gonna put her into normal deserves, but if we get one, I'd love it. Hephaestion would show up to watch the gay sex. Bazit, definitely, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Maybe they're gonna do it. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Well, okay, she's not a collab character on a technicality, but she is. I have theories I will get into here in a little bit. These two, I don't... The only reason why I think that they might actually get one and be put into the definitely deserves is because fucking Gundam G-Quicks or whatever the fuck it was called was a massive success in Japan. And so that artist may have been commissioned to do more to possibly bring in more like eyes to FGO. But it's also the Pokemon artist, so people know who this guy is. I'm just gonna put him here just in case, but you know. This Bunyan, I also think doesn't deserve, but it would be kind of cool. I'd love it. Did you guys see the summer version that they did with Bunyan? Or not the summer version, the 10th Annie. In fact, I think they showed it on... I showed it on this stream. Rio's art style has improved so much, it's awesome. Rats, I'm going to put into deserves as well. I'm going to put them into don't deserve. I love the rats. I'm probably the #1 Daikokuton fan in the world. I don't think that they deserve one. I think that they work best as, like, as maids. Mary Anning definitely deserves. I want to see her live up to her claims. All right, here's another good one. Summer Crimhild. My friend Hazel will fight you for the #1 Rats fan. Tell her to square the fuck up then. Summer Crimhild to go with Summer Siegfried. Enough said. I just need to see that. I just need to see that. Live up to... Yes, Ark. Or yes, Tig. Oops. Sorry, my son. Bakin. I would like it, but I don't think it will happen. It could. Ark. No. I'm gonna put her into doesn't deserve. And I'm also gonna pull Phantasmoon, who's also Arc but not, out and put them here too. The only reason why I would see them, why they would give us Arc, a swimsuit Arc, is because CL has a swimsuit. And they're competing. I could see that. But I think with the release of Phantasmoon, she's already gotten some decent love. So maybe not yet. Maybe next year, but not this year. Femlin. She's already a summer servant. I should put her up here. She has a swimsuit alt. Yeah. She doesn't count. Sendo Rikyu. God, what I would kill. I would kill for it. Can you imagine Komahime with like a little matcha latte and Rikyu using the hands as an umbrella to be in the shade? I'm gonna put her into definitely deserves, but this one's entirely biased. Io, I love you very much, but I think Himiko's more likely to get in there than you. Huyanzhou. You know, I was reading through the most recent summer event on NA.
Huyanzhou.
And the Huyanzhou part starts with her saying, "Do you remember my name?
Huyanzhou.
Do you remember my name?" And I'm just like, girl, there is probably not a Fate fan more aware of what your name is than me. Where'd she go? I dropped her. There she is. I'm gonna put her here. I think this, yeah, I think she does deserve one.
Joe.
She'd be a good one to have. Little Liz, no. Weirdly enough, Britomart, no. Britomart already essentially has a swimsuit. It's just her outfit. I love Britomart. I don't think so. Yeah, give me Nitocris Alter Summer. If they release Nitocris Alter Summer, I will DM that shit to my buddy Chris, and I will see him. I will like just look to the west and see a light from across the globe emerge as he just becomes pure energy. If she gets Summer, Tammy will never stop. Oh yeah, fucking Huyenjo. When we go to roll for her, this chat, I'm gonna have to mute everything. Cuckoo is in the deserves category. I think that she's a lot more likely to get one than you may think. Johanna, I love her to death. I think she's only in normal deserves. It would be really fun though. Tiamat definitely is in the deserves category. Definitely deserves it. Can you imagine Mama in the swimsuit? Lacusta. Again, character I love. I don't think deserves it. She basically has one anyway. Didn't realize stream started early. Yep, sorry, I'm gorilling. Draco. I don't think. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think she deserves it just yet. Mm. Not yet. You left off the person who deserves a swimsuit the most. Me? Me? No. There are plenty of people who've drawn me in a swimsuit at this point. That already exists if you're so inclined to find it. Koji, I would love. No, it's not gonna happen. This is one I think is actually more likely to happen than we think. I really, I just have this suspicious feeling they're gonna give her a summer form. It's gonna happen, and it's going to be glorious. Meanwhile, Saber Medusa, I'm even gonna put into doesn't deserve. I just don't think so.
Summer Kali carry in 10 ping-pong rackets.
Wangina, I'm actually gonna put Wangina in the no category. As much as I love Wangina, big fan, I don't... Not this year. I just get this feeling that it's not this year. Sugitani, I weirdly think that there's a high probability we see a Sugitani swimsuit. They're gonna like do the Canis thing. I think that it's very possible. Saika is only in the deserves category, even though I like her a lot. I can't wait for people to see her on NA because she's really fun. This Kagetora I think is also just in normal deserves. Okay, y'all ready for like the craziest pick? They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They are going to do it. Empress Pyro 101, thank you for the raid. Hello Raiders, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope that you guys enjoy your stay. How was stream? Howdy, howdy. I'm gonna do a quick SO. There we go. Thank you so much. We are currently ranking who deserves to get a swimsuit in FGO in the year 2025 on JP. The horse girls have brain rotted me. The horse girls are worth the brain rot. Enjoy. Who's your favorite? And why is it Silent Suzuka? Tokai Teo. You know what? Valid. Where'd my points go? Hell yeah. I need to play more of that on stream. The game is very fun. But yes, thank you so much for the raid. Incredibly kind of you. Fell in love with Teo when I first saw her. Based. I've not seen the anime. I need to. It's on my list, but I am very bad about keeping track of anime I should be watching. All right, next up. Yeah, my Hail Mary take is that we are going to see Weber show up and they're going to give a costume to Iori. This is the collab character I think that we are going to see get a costume. Trust me. Make my friends watch Uma Musume for the podcast. Here's the thing. I've been trying to convince... Okay. Jordan has not played the game. Chris is a pretty avid player, much like myself. He likes Agnes. And Cam won't play the game because he is afraid of gacha. Does a male servant have a summer outfit that isn't a costume? No. But if they're gender ambiguous, such as, say, Canis, or Astolfo, or Weber here, they may bite the bullet and do it just to fuck with people. But even in the event that they give Weber a summer alt, they're gonna do it in such a way that it's still incredibly gender ambiguous. We will never know what Saber's gender is. And you know what? Phony. On that note, I don't think that she's gonna get one. Andromeda, I don't think deserves one. She already has a summer outfit in her, so I'm even gonna put her into no. All that they need is baggy shorts and a t-shirt, and it's peak. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yui, my beloved Yui, I think does deserve one, but will not get one. They're gonna get. Oh yeah, by the way, with this, they're gonna give Iori a costume. I think that she deserves one. I highly doubt that she's going to get one, but I think she does deserve one because she's very popular. Alco, I'm also going to put into the definitely deserves category because, you know.
Takeru has a pretty boy trait.
Yeah, Takeru has a pretty boy trait, but that doesn't mean anything. That just means that all that means is that Miyamoto Musashi looked at Takeru and was just like, wood. That's all that means. I don't think Alice will get one or deserves one. I think Alco is more in the deserving category. Hibiki and Chikagi, I like them, but I'm even going to drop them. I don't think they deserve one this year, maybe later. I'm going to put in a no for Hakunon. I just don't think it's going to happen. Same for Bug. In fact, all of these characters here are all going into the no category because of recency. It's too soon. It's too soon for all of the ones like Hakuno and after. Because these are all within a year's time frame. And a kind of interesting trend is that the vast majority, well, not even the vast majorities, let's see. She has a summer-ish alt, you do too. Bishone does not. You don't. You don't. You do. Technically you do. You do, kind of, and you kind of do as well. Isn't Hakuno already basically the Summer 9 welfare? Yes. So, that's the list, but we need to clean things up. So, here's the thing. We have... I'm going to roll the Koyans into one, because they're going to be treated as one servant here. Actually, we're even going to go a step further. It's going to be Koyan of Light. Is going to be the one. She's going to be an archer, and she's going to have anti-human on her. Bishona getting a summer outfit is my fingers crossed, but I'm asking a lot. Not this year, because she's too recent for this year. I think next year there's a likelihood that it could happen. Yeah, FGO, I don't know if it's an official rule, but for the most part, they do have a rule that is like, if they were released in a year's time frame, they will not get a summer variation. They don't get new variations. Screw the rules, give me the cute dragon. Based. They broke it once. I'm trying to remember who it was. It doesn't matter. So what we're going to do now... We need 5 more servants. From the Definitely Deserves category to go into our predictions for who we think is going to be in this coming summer event. I'm going to keep it real with you. This is one of them. Cuckoo is one of them. I think that there's an incredibly high likelihood that Cuckoo ends up getting one. My Cope answer, Matahari. It's going to happen. Please let it happen. Here, okay, hold on. I'm putting it together.
Kokim.
I'm putting it together. Koyan of Light. Or just any Koyan, for that matter, right? FGO generally has a token loli for summer. It's Koyan who's going to be here. Benny. Benny's the token loli this year. Trust me. It's gonna happen. Yongui Fei because most of the other foreigners have summer skins. That's not a bad theory, but by that logic, Jacques should also be up here. Benny Summer with Benny Alter as a potential skin would go hard. I love that. I'm like forming together, I'm putting together a team. Yes, there is a very small Tamamo that was drawn by the Dobrynya artist, I'm pretty sure, for like the 10th anniversary. They did like a small comic of male Dobrynya raising her. Who's the free servant? The free servant this year will be Takeru, who will wear what Takeru is going to wear is functionally what Summer Gareth's first ascension looks like. And the whole event will be spent trying to figure out what gender Takeru is. There is no male summer servant. There is Canis, who identifies as male. So if you count that, Canis. Okay, these are all pretty, like good options. I think another one that we are... statue. Ganesh. I could see Ganesha. I think Jinako has a decently high probability. Look, man, big girls are in. Summer Elig on Nikke. Mwah. That shit's peak. Would she have a statue ascension? No. But she would incorporate it into her attacks. Yeah, actually have her be called Jinako. Would be perfect. Abby and Crane together as a dressmaking duo. That would be pretty cool. Okay, I'm trying to think, what archetypes are we filling out here? We have devious, probably villain character. Virtuous, but kind of sassy welfare. High energy girl. Who speaks to the voices. The mom. The lazy neat. And the mom 2.0, but also kind of horny. What archetype are we missing? We need one. Okay, we need like one super serious character who isn't the mom. So on that logic, or we need like a kind of goofy character, or if we even want to tie it together even more with Sam Rem, Cersei Summer. That's it. That's the list. It's Monster Girls Summer, baby. This is what we want. This is what we're here for. We want monster madness on a cruise ship going crazy. That's what we want. If it's a cruise ship, if we're even just going to like... I think that we might... It's going to be something nautical. We're going to be on a boat of some variety. That's my prediction. We're going to be on a boat. Maybe we're going to be doing naval battle shit.
So, the plot of Hotel Transylvania 3.
I've not seen Hotel Transylvania 1, homie. I don't know what the fuck you mean. Shapeless Isle is actually pretty interesting. They could do a lot with it. Titanic, maybe not that one, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. We're going to clip that and ship that. That's my predictions. This is who I think we're going to get for summer variations. For now, for YouTube, hi YouTube, how's it going? Go check us out on twitch.tv/KlidgeRadio, where you can help me make these lists for other dumb shit in the future. You can always help me out. You're more than welcome to. For everybody who is watching, why don't you go do all the fun YouTube stuff as well? The liking, the commenting, the subscribing. I would like to see if I could hit 30K by the end of this year on YouTube, which we're on the fast track to do, but you can help us. And also, let me know who you think is going to be the summer characters. Who do you think deserves to have a summer outfit in the year 2025? You tell me. I would link you to this article. Unfortunately, if I do that... Jesus. I would link you to this list, but unfortunately, you would have to do what I did, which is to sort through literally everything. I did not make this. This is a custom article. List. Whatever. So, I would... You know, if you're interested, you'd have to do it yourself as well. Yeah, I'm being an old man. Article. Good lord. Anyway, fellas, over on the YouTubes... Thanks for hanging out. Peace out, fellas. Bye-bye.